at the blood we're spilling. Look at the world we're killing. The way we've always done before.
Women create life with blood. If you watch the first video, you'll know that women also purify built-up toxic consciousness from life with the monthly release of menstrual blood. Maybe you also fathomed how cellular a woman's oneness with life is because she's irrevocably bound to it through her blood. When we pretend we're separate, we defy the nature of our womanly bodies, and this may show up as period pain. This changes when we give a wider purpose for our monthly bleed. Here's the how and the why. The womb is our magnetic center, which receives energies and imprints from our lovers, all of our relationships, and from the world around us. We're naturally vulnerable to taking the world through our bodies. Of course, we can exercise choice around who and what we let in, but ultimately it's the mythic rhythm of how each woman's womb opens to her soul, to her lineage, and her inner child that determines the quality of shared consciousness that purifies the collective psyche of the world during every monthly bleed. Every month, like it or not, aware of it or not, women everywhere are literally bleeding out the pain of the world. We bleed for ourselves, in and for sisterhood. We bleed on behalf of all life, on behalf of all the men and the children too. This is how the distortions that even lead men to objectify, rape, kill and destroy militarily, economically, and environmentally are supported to become soothed, diluted, and eventually purified. This vital feminine role is actually a holy sacrament. It is the true soft power of woman because it is the immense gentle power, love, and wisdom of the womb. It's a huge ask of her, yes, so of course, life provides her with infinite support. Tragically, in the ignorant madness of cloaking a woman's blood and her sex with unholy shame and taboo, she has become fragmented and unaware of her natural source of infinite support, available from none other than the earth. Women and men are the earth's consciousness. When a woman gives her menstrual blood back to the earth, her womb aligns to the womb of the earth, and the natural purification cycle can close its loop and flow with great power. The world's distortions that have become embodied and that women's wombs receive are bled back down and eagerly taken by the womb of the world to be transmuted, integrated, or rebirthed. When we actively participate in this co-creative partnership, we dance on an evolutionary spiral. When we give our body the rest she requires for this monumental contribution, we receive everything we need. We're never alone in this process. This is why women bleed together. We're not meant to do this for our communities in isolation. It's how real sisterhood emerges and is what it's even founded upon. The more willing women everywhere are to bring awareness and devotion to this, the more powerful it can become.
Now somebody tell me please, why 2 billion women bleed?
I've created the Global Womb Ceremony to support this great big context of conscious bleeding that can and will change the world. I feel that conscious bleeding is our evolutionary responsibility.
I'm proud to be a woman, will not play it small. The power of my love is the power to change the world. The power of my love, we have the power to change the world.